Hi, my name is Chui. Welcome to the channel Broken Trendline. In this channel, I would like to talk about cryptocurrencies and stocks. So first of all, I would like to apologize for the background noise of this video. This is my first YouTube video for this channel, and several days ago my laptop crashed, so I have to reinstall the system. So right now it's a mess. So forgive me about the noise at the background, and let's dive into the Bitcoin chart. And also, the reason the channel is called Broken Trendline is because I found some interesting patterns in different stocks and cryptocurrencies, and a lot of it is about the trend line on the chart. So I would like to talk about that in this video and probably in a lot of future videos. So now let's dive into the Bitcoin chart. So in this channel, I'm not trying to teach you how to trade cryptocurrencies or stocks. You guys probably have more experience than me, because I just get into Bitcoin like 2 years ago. 2017. Very painful memory. At that time, I know nothing about stocks and cryptocurrencies, and I just dived right in and lost a lot of money. So this couple years, I've been learning technical analysis on cryptocurrencies, and become very fascinating to me, especially for different kind of trend lines. Alright, so I'm not here to teach you, but I want to share my things I learned. I probably will learn a lot from you guys, so it's mutually beneficial. Alright, so this is the Bitcoin weekly chart. For any stock or any cryptocurrency, you should always, you should probably starting from the larger time frame. So this is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. So several weeks ago, we smashed to about close to 13,860, and then we created a brave doji. And then 2 weeks later, another one. And right now, we are about to close in 24 hours for this weekly candle. And looks like to me, it's probably will be another brave doji candle. So in my opinion, the outlook right now is bearish at the larger time frame. Okay, now let's take a look at the shorter time frame. Let's see. 1 day. Okay, let's see if there is any trend line forming on the chart. So when I talk about trend line, I usually talk about the RSI trend line instead of the price trend line, because I found that in many occasions, in many examples, I found the trend line break first at the RSI trend line instead of the price trend line. This is why I always focus first on the RSI trend line. So how do I plot this trend line? I started let's see, let's enlarge it, and I usually plot it like this. And here we go, and make it blue. Alright, let me adjust it a little bit, always starting from the first touch point and the second touch point, and here we go. So in the last week or so, Bitcoin bounced from about 9,000 to 12,000, and during this process we have a trend line establishing until today. Now, a couple of days ago, it breaks it. That's a bad sign. At that time, let's see, it breaks it at about 2 days ago. So that's a bad sign. This is why at that time I started to sort it, because even though the price trend line, if you plot one here, even though this trend line hasn't broken, but the RSI trend line is broken. So that's like a sign to tell you that we probably will go lower from here. So this is why I starting to sort it, and this is what we got today. The price starting to break the price trend line. So this is why I think it's very interesting for the RSI trend line. A lot of times the trend line breaks first at the RSI, and then it breaks in the price. Okay, so let's dive more into the shorter time frame, such as 4-hourly. Okay, so 4-hourly we have even larger trend line. Maybe we can plot it like this, and let's take a look at it. Okay, so the price goes up to 12,300, and then it's RSI starting to move down, and price starting to move down a little bit. So you can call it the RSI divergence, like many people call it, but to me this is another trend line. If you put it here, okay, let me enlarge it, and okay, and here. Alright, so some people might ask me that why don't you put it like here? Well, this morning we haven't had this part, so all we have is to around here, I think. So this is why I use the first touch point here, and you can see that take a look at the price. We move down, we test this trend line once and the second time, and we break out and then move down, and then move up a little bit and then move down again. So this is a very typical trend line to me. So usually people just plot it as a, hey, look at this. This is a RSI divergence, and you can move it anywhere, like to here for this touch point, or to here for this touch point. But to me, the first one is very important, because it establishes the first trend line. This first point and this second point establish this first trend line, and then usually what happens is the price can move up to test it, and then move down and use it as support, and then it could bounce a little bit and then keep going down to use it as support. Now if the RSI break the trend line to the downside, it would be a really bad sign for Bitcoin, because I think it will go even lower. And if we can bounce from this trend line, it's probably good for it. Or there is some other scenario that it can bounce a little bit and then keep going down and use this trend line as a support. So how fascinating is this? Very interesting. But if it can break, it can bounce from, use this as support and then bounce and goes upward, it would be very good, very bullish. But for now, it's still bearish. Let's take a look at the, hold on a second, let me make sure it's still recording. Okay. 1 hourly. Okay. So this is a typical, very typical bear flag for me. It looks like it's possible that the price will go even lower than this, and the price target, you can do it approximately here. So 10,667. Yeah. So yeah, there's not much trend line being right now for this time frame. So let's take a look at 15 minutes. So the 15 minute is very interesting to me. Let me open this one. Okay. So the way I plot the trend line, let's take a look. Okay. So this is the first trend line. We break it around here. Let's take a look at the price. So we break the trend line around here. So this is a bad sign. It means the price will probably keep going down from here. It could come up and retest the trend line, but it usually gets turned down because, you know, in the larger time frame, it's kind of bearish. There is a rare occasion that it can break out of this trend line and go to the upside, but right now I don't see this potential. So yeah, I'm expecting it to go lower from here. 5-minute chart. Yeah, very similar story. We are still trying to retesting and even go higher from here, but it looks very difficult at this time. So I expect the price to finish this bear flag to the downside, but well, anything can happen in cryptocurrency world. So let's see what happens. And this is the end of this video. I hope you liked my first YouTube video for this channel. And if you like this video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Chui out.